I mean, listen, I think we all recognize, I mean, we need certainly in the SaaS space, we need case studies, but just to kind of set the stage, why are case studies so important? And particularly now, given where we're at with the economy and everything else?
I think number one, case studies are the ultimate differentiator. I think if you've been in SaaS for more than 10 minutes, you realize very quickly there are competitors everywhere. They can take your features, they can take your UX, they can poach your people, they can copy your messaging, they can copy your design. There's few things in SaaS that cannot be quickly mimicked or copied. So to have customer success stories, those are unique to you. No one can take the results you've driven for customers, the accounts you've been able to secure and keep happy. And so I think that's one thing, is it's a huge means of demonstrating the efficacy and value of your product to a market where there's a ton of competition, especially the more saturated it gets. I think in an economic climate like this, where companies are trying to do more with less, case studies, traditionally seen as just these bottom of the funnel, end of journey assets, are actually these huge reservoirs of value where, yes, they might cost a little bit more to get done up front, but the amount of ways you can repurpose and deploy them and wring value out of them is immense. I mean, everything from using them in ads and cold outreach. There's good research that shows using, naming clients in your cold outreach and having good examples in your cold outreach. I think Hipmunk did a study some years ago that showed it tripled the number of positive response rates. In a market where people are trying to grow, that's really important. In ads, you can deploy in remarketing. We've seen companies be very successful in bringing people back through social proof, through these stories, bringing them back into stories that demonstrate the value someone came looking for. But even in things like nurturing and upsells, having stories about people who, for example, went premium or upgraded to another tier, debated that, struggled with it, but ultimately, received the value of doing that, driving more value and ROI from the clients you already have. Stories can be enormously valuable there. Even into retention or winning back churn leads, being able to go back and respark these conversations. There's just so many different ways that these assets can be deployed once you have them, that bang for buck. There's so much utility there. So that I think that combination of them being unique to you, having all of this utility, being able to deploy them across so many different channels and in so many different environments can really create a load of opportunities.